Hello, my name is Chris Fencl, and this is the Thinkful Module 9, Checkpoint 2 assignment. I will read these questions, and I will also submit in writing what I have said. Please give me as much feedback as humanly possible. I'll start question 1 to answer. What unique qualities do I bring to this team? I come from a psychology background, working with the seriously mentally ill who are legally required to undergo psychiatric treatment. Working with this very troubled population has taught me a lot of life lessons. More importantly, it gives me the perspective on the patients the healthcare industry serves. What I bring to this team is the perspective of knowing how the work this team does will impact the patients. The data management and analysis in the healthcare industry lays the framework for all healthcare delivery to all patients. I will be bringing perspective of knowing how the actions of the data analysis team will affect the patients, as well as the attitude necessary to improve and continue, despite any challenges, the work that the data analysis team needs to complete. Question 2. Can you describe a data modeling project that you have worked on? This is the question I use the STAR method on. This project, the idea was to research different online studies and their data of the relationship between nutrition and cancer in order to determine and examine trends of what foods are recommended by doctors for cancer patients to eat. Using PostgreSQL, my team and I uploaded data from multiple sources in order to build one database to determine what kind of foods are best to eat for cancer patients. I was specifically focused on converting all data sets into Excel CSV files from XLSX and Google Sheets, making all files into one relatively universal format. Some of the data sets were too different to use the exact same formatting in columns. From there, I uploaded each data set individually on PostgreSQL by importing each CSV file into the program. Afterwards, to ensure from two different data sets could be pulled in one query, I began writing a few test queries to ensure they were linked. Luckily, they were. Working collaboratively as a team, after hours and hours of online searching, we found enough data from numerous sources such as DataWorld and Cancer.gov to build a database and come up with some key foods cancer patients of any kind of cancer should eat and should avoid. The third question: what challenges have you encountered while working with large data sets? The most challenging things about any data set is the organization. No one organizes things the same way, and oftentimes the data set is so large it's hard to call it anything but organized chaos. The most important thing to do is to put the data into an easily readable format. You rarely have the ability to talk to the ones who gave you the original data, so it takes time and energy to reformat the data to the point where you can use it. In short, the biggest challenge is making sure that it is organized in a very easily read form that anyone can understand. Now, this assignment also asks for questions to ask interviewers, and I came up with one. And my question is, and I just want your opinion on if it's a good question to ask or not, what do you think attracts employees to work at this company? I mean, every company is different with their own values and services, so I'm sure there's many different answers. Thank you very much.